Hello there. This is, in my opinion, the best early / mid game setup for mages in Skyblock. So let's get started. Starting off with the armor, I would recommend Wise Dragon armor and a Wise Dragon helmet. But if you prioritize damage over convenience, then I'd much recommend getting the Shadow Goggles. Now, these do require, I think, floor 3 completion, but once you get it, it is nice to have because you've got ability damage plus 35%. Now, the thing you will be missing out on, however, is the Wise Blood ability. See, if I take this Dragon Helmet off and use the Aspect of the End, it takes 50 mana. If I put it on, if I put it on, 33. And that goes for every mana thing in the game. And that could be a lifesaver if you're using, like, healing ones. Another thing I would recommend, very wise on the dragon armor, and if you're going with the shadow goggles, also wise. So unless you want to miss out on the, like, nice to haves, then I would recommend going to the dungeon hub and using the blacksmith to put the necrotic reforge on it, because it does grant a bit more intelligence, but you do miss out on just like a little bit of extra health speed and all that, and the gear score. So that's really your choice. You can do anything you want, but I would still recommend full wise dragon armor, all very wise reforge, and all growth 5, protection 5. Now, on to the weapons. This is a bit of a weird one because I am broke and I haven't been able to get hold of the weapons myself. But if you want under like 15 million coin weapons, then what I would recommend is probably one of the easiest that will carry you for a while is the Bonzo Staff. So about the lowest price here is 4.5. Oh, I could actually afford that. Okay, so, but until then, what I would recommend is the Dreadlord Sword. You don't have to get it like maxed out like mine is. Like all this stuff, like fully maxed out. One thing I would recommend doing with many of your weapons is going over here to the blacksmith, and then if you have essence crafting, you go into essence crafting, upgrade items for let me just grab something to show you. You would be able to upgrade things for essence, and as you can see, this grants an additional 2% stat bonus, and in dungeons it grants 10%. So if you're in dungeons, you can get a full-on 50% stat bonus to all of your weapons, which is very useful. Now, a few things I would just like have in general is try to make sure you pick weapons that have intelligence while you hold them, and try to pick ones with low requirements, because this Dreadlord Sword, you can easily get this from just like floor 1 dungeon, just like kill a few mobs, and then you can max it out yourself. But it does scale with what floor you get it on. You can see on the bottom, near Rare Dungeon Sword, obtained on floor 1, so the base stats are plus 47%. And while you get that, you can pretty much do anything. And this has been my quick starter guide for